Moving right along. So, someone sent this to me. I forget. I think it was, it was Kevin. So, Kevin has a YouTube channel. When I release this highlight, I'll tag his YouTube channel in the description. He has a great YouTube channel. I forget what it's called. It's not like after his name. It's after, it's like a Mobile DJ Remastered, I think it's called. Mobile DJ Remastered. Look that up. I'm almost positive that's it. Great YouTube channel. The guy's killing it. He just started this year and, or maybe end of last year. And he's been putting out a bunch of content, a lot of useful stuff. He puts it all out there. I really respect the guy. I really love his channel. But he hit me up with this and he said, like, you should talk about this on the show because it's some crazy shit. And basically this AI program, right? So there's an AI program that will create a mashup DJ set from any songs you want. They gave some examples and all the examples sucked. Okay, I will say it's not a good program at all. But it brings up a very good point, right? Like this program essentially made like girl talk type mashups, you know, like booty mix type mashups. If you've ever heard of those, if not, look them up. It's like a super mashup stuff. It's all like Ableton and just like, or like one of those Digital Dave mixes. You know what I mean? That's like his 90s mix that has crazy like samples and this over that and this over that and all that. You know, it's like that. So that's basically what this created. Only it sucked, but it brings up a great point because this is going to be the future. Okay. It really is. Like, just like that jukebox DJ alternative, right? Remember that guy, right? If people will hire that, like a separate jukebox to DJ your wedding where you could pick your own songs and then it'll just play it and play a playlist. Well, why wouldn't somebody eventually make the technology, patent it or whatever, and sell the technology where something's able to literally read the room or you give it a playlist and it mixes it perfectly and all that, right? It's going to come. In 10, maybe 20 years tops, that's going to be our competition, like on the low end, I believe, right? It's going to get to the point where either you can get a okay DJ for like, let's say $1,000, right? Or you can get the AI system. You can have full control of everything and it mixes perfect, right? Mixes perfect. Even reads the room one day. So it's going to crush. It's going to like the low and middle end of our market, right? Like the people that charge like under, I would say, I mean, depending on, whatever, like, under 1,500 or whatever, like the low to middle end of the market, it's going to crush that market because it's like, all right, well, this DJ's okay, but this AI is going to be perfect, right? So the only benefit of having a real DJ in the future is going to be if he's really, really, really good. Right? A really good high-end DJ, like one of the best wedding DJs I'm going to pay extra for because he's better than the AI. The AI has limitations, and so we're going to pay extra for a real DJ. And I think that a real DJ at private events eventually is going to become just a high-end commodity, like a high-end thing that people get. Only like the rich people or the high-end weddings. I got a real DJ. I got so-and-so to DJ the wedding. I'm not even getting the AI. This could really happen. Technology is moving very, 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 very fast. I bring this up and I talk about it because number one, it's real. You got to keep this in the back of your head. And number two, you got to make yourself future-proof. And the way you do that is to constantly learn, constantly get better, perfect your mixing skills over everything else. Okay. You gotta just always practice. Okay. It's like, I always practice. I always have, and I always preach this. It's just so important. It's going to become more and more important as technology gets better and better. You got to be able to say, hey, listen, that's cool and all, but like, this is why my experience is going to be 10 times better, And as weddings are evolving, I say like focus on your mixing skills more than anything because like there's less and less emceeing involved. I mentioned earlier intros are just becoming just all groups or not at all. I have 2 intros this weekend where it's literally just bride and groom walking in. That's it. They walk in and they do their first dance. That's it. No introductions. And then we do parent dances and that's it. Cake is never happening anymore. Bouquet garter rarely happens. There's not a lot of opportunities to showcase our MC skills anymore. So, get really good. You have to be really good at it and, know what you're doing, but that's not the main part of our job anymore. More and more it's becoming all DJing. It's all DJing. You can be mediocre as an MC now and be a great DJ and still make a great living as a wedding DJ, where it used to be the opposite. You could be a mediocre DJ, but if you're a great MC, you could keep it pushing. That won't work anymore, you know? So I highly recommend everybody, you know, make yourself future-proof and just really invest in your skills and just learning. And I mean, you know, if you're watching this live, you know, then obviously this is what you're doing. So I appreciate you guys being here and everything. You know, it's obviously, you know, what you're doing here. So I'm preaching to the choir, but keep that in mind. It's crazy. It's crazy what's coming out. It borderline scares me. Speaking about what's coming out, huh?